Alright, so our index is done, our CSS is done. Now I just want to create the rest of the Innerpage HTML files. Okay, so inside of our HTML template, I'm going to create a couple more files here. We want register. I'll probably be doing a lot of copying and pasting. We want our jobs.html, which will be very similar to our index page, almost identical, except we add the categories. Let's see, we want login, details, and I think that's it. Okay, so let's see, let's do the jobs HTML, and I'm going to copy the index page and paste that in, and I just want to add some categories under the under the search box. So I'm just going to paste this in. Okay, so what we have is a div with the ID of category block. It's a 12 column div. I'm just changing the header. I'm going to take out this down here because I want the header above the categories. And then we just have an unordered list with a bunch of categories. Okay, this link doesn't really matter because it's just an HTML template. We're not going to actually have this link in our application. Alright, so if we save that, we should be able to click on Browse Jobs, and actually we don't have our menus linked to the pages, so let's actually do that. So I'm going to go back to Index and go up to the menu. You can see Home has index.html, Browse is going to go to jobs.html. Actually, that was the only one that wasn't filled in. These two are okay. And then we also just need to change that on the jobs HTML as well. Alright, so here is the jobs page. We just need to add a little bit of CSS to make these categories float and look a little better. So in style CSS, I'm just going to paste this in. Okay, category block. So each list item will make having a width of 200, float left, and have some padding. Alright. I also want to remove the bullets, and I actually want to remove bullets for all list items. So I'm going to go up here to the override section and say list item, list style none. Alright, so that looks good. Next, let's do the register page. So we can just copy, we'll copy the index page, the whole thing, and let's open up register and paste it in, and then we just want to get rid of, we're going to change the heading to create an account and get rid of this whole list. Alright, and then I'm just going to paste in a form. Okay, so first name, last name, email, passwords, submit. Pretty easy. And we just want to add some CSS to make this look better. Now these are actually going to change the form pages. If you look at register on our application, we have this, actually, you know what, we can use this. Let's do that now. We just need to add, I think it's a field set element, and it will style like this. Let me just check. I'm going to just wrap under the form tag, let's put a legend. I'm actually just going to copy this and surround this with legend. Alright, and then I'm going to just put a field set. Actually, the field set will start right here. Alright, let's see what this looks like. And I spelt legend wrong, didn't I? I put a D in it. Alright. Okay, that's not right. Oh. Alright, there we go. So I want to push these. I want to make all the inputs line up on the right. So in CSS, I'm going to do, in the override section, I'm going to paste in some form elements. Alright, so we have a label. All the labels will be inline blocks and will be the same width. Text, emails, and passwords will have a width of 250, a height, padding, and text areas will also be 250. Okay, so if we save that, okay, that looks a lot better. Alright, so that is register. Now we need a login page. So I'm going to copy everything. Actually, let me change the title up here. Alright, so I'm going to copy this whole thing, and then we're going to open login. Paste that in. Let's change the title. Actually, you know, one thing here. Let me just check this. We don't want the search box on the register page, so let's get rid of that. So the search area, get rid of that. Okay, same thing with the login page, we don't want it. Alright. Okay, so that's good. Login. Basically, we just want to take out, actually we don't have a username here, so let me just create that. So after email, username, alright, and we also want that on the register page. Okay, and actually on the login page we just want the username and password, so I'm going to get rid of these and get rid of this and change this reg form. I'm going to change this to login form, and there's our login. Okay, so we have login, register, browse jobs, and home. So the last thing I think we need is the details page. Okay, so I'm just going to copy everything in login. Okay, open up details and just get rid of the form. And I'm just going to paste in some text here. We have a title, we have an unordered list with location, job type, description. Okay, so pretty simple. Alright, so there we go. So that's the HTML template. Some of these things will change. For instance, our forms, we're going to use the form helper that Cake PHP offers. So we'll basically be redoing that. It'll look the same, but we'll be using PHP. So, I mean, this isn't a, you know, it's just pretty much a rough draft. Alright, so in the next section, we're going to install Cake PHP and configure it, and then we can start our development.